The boxing community is reeling following allegations that the recent fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was nothing more than a scripted spectacle. Many fans are outraged, claiming they were misled into believing they were witnessing a legitimate bout. The fallout has led to a lawsuit against Tyson, with critics labeling the event as one of the biggest scams in boxing history. After waiting 6 long months for this highly anticipated match, fans were presented with what many describe as a scripted disaster. The build-up to the fight generated immense excitement, with millions of dollars bet and countless tickets sold. Yet, instead of a thrilling contest, spectators were left feeling betrayed by what they perceived as a farce. The leaked script, which surfaced online, purportedly outlined how the fight would unfold, further fueling claims of deception. From the outset, the fight's authenticity was called into question. Tyson, once the baddest man on the planet, entered the ring with a flicker of hope that perhaps he could still deliver a memorable performance. Yet, as the rounds progressed, it became painfully clear that something was amiss. Tyson's movements appeared sluggish, and Paul, despite his youthful energy, seemed to struggle to maintain his footing. The crowd's initial excitement quickly faded as it became evident that the fight was less about competition and more about entertainment. By the time the fight concluded, with Paul scoring a knockout victory over Tyson, the disappointment among fans was palpable. Many believed they had been sold a bill of goods, with the fight being little more than a choreographed performance. As the dust settled, a wave of lawsuits began to emerge, with fans alleging false advertising and demanding accountability from both fighters and the promotional entities involved. The implications of this controversy extend far beyond the fighters themselves. Fans who had placed bets based on the assumption of a legitimate match now find themselves grappling with the reality that they may have been duped. The lawsuit filed against Tyson and Paul highlights the deep-seated anger among those who feel their trust has been violated. One fan articulated the sentiment shared by many. This wasn't just a waste of time and money. It was a betrayal of the emotions and trust of millions of boxing enthusiasts. Adding fuel to the fire, Jake Paul's post-fight comments did little to quell the outrage. When asked about his performance, he admitted to holding back, claiming he wanted to put on a show for the fans rather than go for a knockout. This admission struck many as disingenuous, especially given the stakes involved. Critics pointed out that in a legitimate fight, both competitors are expected to give their all. By holding back, Paul not only undermined the integrity of the match but also raised serious ethical concerns about the event's authenticity. The legal ramifications of this debacle are significant. Sports lawyer Dan Lust emphasized that fans expect a genuine effort from fighters. When that expectation is not met, it can lead to a loss of faith in the sport as a whole. This situation could lead to bettors demanding their money back, he explained, suggesting that the ramifications might extend to the broader boxing community. Moreover, Tyson's health issues leading up to the fight have added another layer of complexity to the situation. Just months before stepping into the ring, Tyson underwent multiple blood transfusions and lost significant weight due to health complications. Many are questioning why he was cleared to fight at all, given the serious nature of his condition. Critics argue that the medical clearance process was inadequate and that allowing Tyson to participate in such an event was reckless. The fight has also attracted ire from boxing legends, with figures like Evander Holyfield and Buster Douglas openly criticizing both Tyson and Paul. Holyfield pointed out Tyson's lack of balance and movement, while Douglas denounced the fight as a cash grab that disrespected the sport's integrity. Their comments underscore a growing concern that the fight was more about financial gain than the honor of boxing. As the dust settles, the implications of this scandal are far-reaching. Fans who invested their time and money into what they believed would be a historic event now feel cheated. The lawsuit against Tyson and Paul is just the beginning. It reflects a broader crisis of trust within the sport. The integrity of boxing is on the line, and the actions of both fighters have consequences that extend beyond their personal legacies. In the end, the fight between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson was not just a disappointing spectacle. It was a wake-up call for the boxing community. Fans deserve authenticity, and when that authenticity is compromised for the sake of profit, the entire sport suffers. As this legal drama unfolds, it remains to be seen how the boxing world will respond and whether it can reclaim the integrity that has been